Okay. All right. I will really want to get this level built out. Okay. It's been long enough. So I did do a few things since last time. I put in a basic version of the timer line tracking, like the player that moves through the levels that like shows how much time you have left. I also cleaned up the movement of these so it actually moves smoothly now. So that's fine. Yeah, so this room's good. So we should just be able to clone these now. Right, so what did we say this first room was? Okay, so the second room is the combat room. The first room is just them moving back and forth. And then the third room is the accelerators. Right. Okay, let's hook up these moving back and forth first. So, like, if we grab this and then go to, like, here. Yeah, and then marker 2, we can go drag to there. That's the idea, right? And then let's just go get rid of all these other bumpers, and we can just clone these in. Yep. Yeah, delete that, and all of these too. Okay. So then this we can just duplicate, move down, duplicate, move down. Oh, and we've also got a few properties in the editor here now to tweak these. I can change the cycle duration and also the offset. So if I want them to move like opposite of each other, like one start over here and move that way, or start in the middle or something, I can customize that with the offset too. So that works. So this should be easy now. We should just be able to go and spam these all throughout. Oh, and the other thing that happened is I found out after spending a whole while looking around that it's against Twitch terms of service to have the chat for a different platform on your stream. Oh, which reminds me, I don't have the Twitch chat open here. Twitch chat overlay, and I gotta get the YouTube chat on my phone. So yes, I can't. I cannot show a. I cannot show YouTube chat on screen here. So we have Twitch chat here, I guess, something like that. And then I need to find my live thing on my phone. Hopefully I get more used to this over time. How do I see my own live broadcast on my phone? Okay, I see that it's live. Oh, here we go. Okay, I don't want to hear myself on my phone. That's not good. Okay, there we go. Okay, so now YouTube chat open on my phone, Twitch chat open on screen. We're good. Okay. Where are we? Oh, that is not what I wanted to do. This is bumper 20. Yes. Okay. And then so for these ones down here, we reverse this, right? And so you go to bumper marker 2. Oh yeah, and this green line that's drawing between them, this just shows where it's going to move. But that is just a thing visible in the editor. Same with like these circles showing where it will move to. It's just visible in the editor, not actually visible in game. So we can just, whoops, like this. There we go. Okay. Much better. So that was way faster than trying to like key in all of these through the animation player. That would have taken eons. Yeah, way, way better. Okay. So I think what we'll do for the beginning here is I'm just going to take a bunch of bumpers and I'm just going to slap them down random places. Oh, actually, before that, I remembered. I was thinking, why do I have this island in the center? Like, I wanted you to not be able to just go straight through. But the problem we have here is that now there's two paths you can take, which creates two problems. One is that this line, like the line showing the path the player takes, and like which a phantom player moves along, showing like how much time you have left. Problem is that should it go left or right? Like, it's not really clear. And the other problem is that, well, you either go left or you go right. You don't go both, so you don't explore both paths, so you don't interact with the full level, right? And like in other levels, that could be fine because you have time to explore. But this is a race. You do not have time to explore. So I don't think we should actually have both paths here. I think what I should do instead is take this and extend this significantly more than that. No, probably like 64. Okay, that's even too far. But like this, right? Is the end going to be default? No. The end is going to be outer corner. Like that. Yeah. And then we can take this like that and chop its length down to like something like that. There. Okay? And then, I mean, same concept up here. So what is the length of this one? This one is 56. So we make this one 56. Start with an outer corner, end with an inner corner. Okay. And then this wall, this wall, this wall, this wall, and this wall. No, not that. What the heck did I just click on? The line. Okay, delete that. And then, sorry, what did I say the length of this was? 25. 25. Yeah, and that now just lines up perfectly, and then we can delete this too. Okay, so this creates the same effect I wanted, where I wanted a big open space that you maneuver through, right? But the difference now is, well, it's actually a fairly linear path you're taking. But yeah, there's still going to be a lot of stuff packed into this space, and it's still a fairly large and open space for, well, lots of stuff to happen in. And same thing down here. So, delete all these extra walls. Not that one. Like that, and that one. Okay, and change the wall endings on this. End to that, and 56 long. Start outer. Okay, this was 25, right? Yeah. Okay, and then same concept over here. This is the last one. This is 25. This is 25. Okay. And outer length 56 we said, right? Yeah, okay. Start outer length 56. I am just reminded of something that I'm definitely going to forget if I don't act on it right now. In the Stairs of Escalon, I was just fiddling around with this level. I saw this and I forgot to change it. Here, hide the aesthetic walls. This has the wrong ending. Start outer corner. Yeah, and then same here. End outer corner. Okay. And then we need to make the aesthetic walls visible again. There. Okay. Sorry, just had to do that before I forgot. Okay. Back to here. Yeah. Okay, so we can adjust the timer path then. I really want to make like the curves in this timer path smooth-ish. Not perfectly smooth, but approximately smooth. But I think for the moment I'm just gonna be happy with them not going through walls. Hang on. So like, where is the midpoint along this wall? Like 1, 2, 3. Well, okay, we know this is 25. Wait, it's 25 long, sure, but like this comes over to here, right? So like, obviously I'm not keeping all of these changes. I'm just trying to mark out the path we're taking here. Is it like that? Yeah, so that's like the square edge of the room. And so that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 plus the 25 means the whole thing is 33, which would be 16 and a half, right? So we know this is 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and a half means that is perfectly centered on the room. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes, okay. And now we can just keep this line diagonal, which it looks like this is not. That is perfectly diagonal. Okay. And then we can move this somewhere down here. So we want it to be on, yeah, this horizontal line, but we want it to be perfectly diagonal, which this is not. Do we go like that? That's not perfectly diagonal. Like that? Nope. Like that? No, I think we're making it worse. Oh, that looks pretty good. That looks perfectly diagonal. Okay. So then we can come back here and delete that, and that, and that. And so this horizontal line, yeah, it hits there. This horizontal line, it's there. Yeah, okay. And so again, we just need this to be perfectly diagonal like that, right? Yes. Okay, great. All right, same deal for up here. So we already know we need to do, what? Come on, great points. What are you doing? Oh, I see, I was on the move cursor. So this is gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, like this, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes. Okay. And then this goes from there. Is it just like that? No. 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 I think I'm making it worse. Oh, there. That is the diagonal. And then that to a little above. Oh, the heck. There. Yeah. Oh, and this should. Oh, wait, I did get this a little wrong. This should be there. Okay. And then this, like that. That's perfectly on the diagonal, right? Yes. Okay, good. And we can, oh, I guess we have to put this point right there. And then delete that and delete. Not whatever you just deleted, this one. Okay, and then same concept in the last room. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, exactly right there. And then this should just go right to there, right? That's exactly diagonal. Yes. And then this right to there. And this. Right to there. Where? No. No. Did I pass it? I feel like I passed it. You said, what? Why am I having such a hard time finding this one? Oh, because this isn't lined up properly. That's the problem. Nope. Nope. Yes. Right there. Okay. And then finally, we can just go up here, put this point here, and then delete that one and delete that one. Okay. Now that timer line is fully in bounds, we'll want to add curves to it, but we can add curves later. Don't have to do that now. Gosh, staring that closely and intensely at the computer kind of dried out my eyes. Okay. No, don't do that. Oh my gosh. Deselect it. Okay. So I'm trying to click on that. There we go. Move that. Change the cycle duration to 4. Yeah, offset can stay at 0. And so let's just go to the top here. Let's just like, nope. Yeah, we're just gonna move these all around like this. Have a whole bunch of these back around here. Actually, let's make a kind of this that's like goes a short distance like this, but then we could oh, that was weird. Didn't want to show me the properties up here. Okay. Let's change the cycle duration to like 1. These ones will move back and forth really fast. So it'll take 1,001 to go back and forth, right? 1,001, 1,002, 1,003, just back and forth. Pretty dang quick relative to their size. Yeah. And then let's just go place these like everywhere. I think we want to place these perpendicular though to the angle of motion. So like this. Yeah. I think this makes more sense than trying to like freehand place every movement of the bumpers individually. But I probably do want to like reverse some of these. I think I want most of them to be slower moving things, so we'll have relatively smaller number of these faster moving ones. Do want to kind of place them relatively close to the wall so you can't just hug the wall and be safe. That's probably good enough. And then, well, actually, let's add some horizontal ones here. Yeah. And so then let's copy the motion of these because I've already laid these out. Whoops. Is that not? No, 47. There you go. Actually, no, let's grab more of these. Yeah. And then we can head back up here and we can grab these ones kind of overlap, but maybe I can do like, yeah, this. We're gonna have a lot of these bumpers, man. It's gonna be so many freaking bumpers. Look how many we have already. 91. Put this one an offset of 2. Okay. Whoop. There we go. Is that overlapping the wall? No, it's not. Nice. We can also do this and then change this one's offset like that. Now, just looking at this, there's a lot of empty space, and we've already put in a lot of bumpers. So, do I want to try adding more bumpers? Or do I want to have some physical obstacles in here, like, say, pillars or whatever? I think I want a few more bumpers, and I also want some physical obstacles, like pillars, especially pillars. Well, I am just kind of curious at this point, just to just to see this in action. Is it broken? No, it's just taking a hot minute to load. Okay. So yeah, you can see the timer in action here. Okay, so some of them are overlapping. Clearly. And like, yeah, you can see how easy it is to avoid all of these. And you can see how there's some that move faster, but most are moving slower. Okay. Yeah, we need a lot more obstacles in this space. It's just way too open and empty. Which is kind of what I anticipated. So we want both more bumpers, and we want, we want more bumpers, and we want other physical obstacles, pillars. And I saw this was overlapping. We would prefer these don't overlap. I keep cloning the markers instead of... You can have more than 2 markers on these, and it will like go back and forth between 3 locations, but I don't think I want to do that much. Although I could. I don't think I do. Do I? I don't think so. Let me reverse this like that. This doesn't quite fit in here. Like this. Oh my gosh. Stop grabbing the markers. It always grabs things lower in the scene tree when I wish it would grab things by z-index. Because what I see in front is what I'm trying to click on. And yet it will just go ahead and grab whatever is lowest in the scene tree instead. These are both offsets. They'll intersect. So reset that one. Like that. There we go. Okay, so that, oh, let me go and add one more, like, right here. Yeah, and then we'll just give that a cycle offset 2. Okay, so that fills out more bumpers. Now I think I want to add a lot more pillars. Yeah, and what I should try and do here, okay, okay, so there should already be some pillars under here, right? I can just dupe. Yeah. So like, large pillar 26. Yeah, right there. So like if you dupe this over here, I'm thinking what I should do is I should create like a sort of constellation of these. Like this, right? This is one constellation. Can have some other constellations, and then I could just clone these all together, right? And that essentially acts as a single larger obstacle. We should probably also put rocks throughout here. Actually, no, I think that would get super annoying. Never mind. I feel like I'm just slapping colors down on a painting. Okay, let's get a different constellation. I think what we'll do for this constellation is we'll do singular large pillar, and then we'll want a small pillar. Small pillar. That's going to be way down here, isn't it? Yeah. Like that. Okay. Is this going to work well? Probably not. I think I'm going to need a decent amount of play testing on this level. For some of the levels I haven't needed that much play testing for, but some of the levels, like the other race levels in particular, I have needed quite a bit of play testing for. Okay, that did not work. Okay, so like it makes sense that you would like throw it along the wall here. It's like, yeah, so you can just do this. This is kind of what I was worried about. You might have to make the wall like inherently uneven in order to combat this. funny how when they move into you, they can hit you multiple times. I'm not quite sure why it does that. I'm not sure that I dislike it. It's kind of weird. It does seem to happen fairly consistently. I think is it specifically when you're not moving? No, I'm moving into it there and it still happens. It's funny, I've tested it other times and maybe it's specifically when you are moving. Okay, stop moving and then... No, it still happens. Weird. I don't know why the first bump doesn't push you away. Something funky is happening there. I'm gonna but I don't know that makes a huge deal for me. But yeah, certainly like the edges are too powerful. Okay, that's kind of cool. Weird how that works. But anyways, I wonder how to nerf the edges. I think you just have to put outcroppings. Right? Like, I think you just have to do, yeah, basically have the wall jut out, like, in a sort of square here. Or I guess it could be like a triangle shape, like come down like this and then over like that. Yeah. That would probably be better. But yeah, do that a whole bunch of places along the walls. And then you can't just go along the walls because you're going to keep hitting these cutouts that are going to push you back towards the center of the room, which is great. Because that's exactly where you want we want you to be because that's where it's fun. Right? Okay. Right. This room. I'd like to get these rooms all approximately built today. Like, obviously gonna need significant playtesting and polish, but like actually be able to play through the whole level and have obstacles in each of the rooms. Oh, speaking of which, for that, I want to try out this other level. Let's head over there. Or this other room, that is. Yeah, we have 2 more large rooms to do. I almost managed to make that a lot faster. Not quite. Oh, that was very slick. Okay. Oh, gosh. He crappled me into the wall. Oh. That was kind of nice, but... No, stop pushing me into the wall. Dang it. No. Okay. Come on. Oh, gosh. I need to get that back. I need to get that back. Come on. There we go. Oh my gosh. Okay, well that just ruins everything, doesn't it? I didn't mean to do that. Dang it. The bumpers are really far ahead, and sometimes you'll just get pushed back. Yes. Okay. That did not work at all. Okay, just do this. Just do this. Okay. Yeah. See, having those like solid pillars there gives you more room to like. I think it's what happened is. I picked up the javelin instantly, and before I let go of the javelin button, but after I'd already started pressing light streak again. So that was okay, I need to add torches or something into this level so I can get my light streak back, because I am going to go insane. I mean, I think for the most part we don't want too many lights in this level, but we have to have some. Let's add some candelabras to start. I'm hoping these will actually be permanent candelabras and not just temporary. This one's just gonna pass through this pillar, isn't it? Hang on. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Why do you always have to click on the thing with the highest freaking Z index? Ah! 51 to 54. There. I mean, why are you always clicking on the thing lowest in the scene tree instead of the thing like most visible to the person clicking? I kind of feel like I should arrange these pillars in a more regular fashion and just have it be that the bumpers are the things that are irregular. Because it feels weird having like irregular pillars all throughout here. Like the candelabras being irregular, okay, whatever, that's kind of cool. But like the pillars, I feel like the pillars should be spaced regularly throughout the room. We're gonna come back to that. I don't think these lights that I'm putting in right now are going to be comprehensive. But they'll be a good start. Oh, I just realized all these candelabras need to be attached to pillars as well. Yeah, I'm going to worry about that later. Because the pillars can be destroyed. If the pillars are destroyed, the lights need to be destroyed too, but I keep forgetting about that. Okay, let's put... like another random one just down here. Okay? Okay. Now let's go over there. Okay, so I screwed it up again, but that's fine. We have that now. Oh, come on! So it seems to me like getting hit by a moving bumper works fine when you are moving away from it, but when you are moving towards it, that's when it breaks down. And it like does the weird bump you multiple times. It doesn't break the game or send you off with too ridiculous speed or anything, but like... Oh gosh. So you can actually avoid getting hit, but like... Holy crap! Holy crap! Alright. So that was interesting. Well, I like this room. Where is the fog? I think it's not stretching all the way to the bottom. Yeah, okay, so this bottom part is considered out of bounds. Just move that down. There we go. Okay. Yeah. Actually, you know what? Before I go implementing the later rooms, I should actually figure out the column pattern and the wall pattern for this first room. Because once I do that, I can just copy paste it into these subsequent rooms. And that would be better. Yeah, okay, let's do that. So like what I'm thinking here, worry about the walls first, okay? What I'm thinking, this is 82? Okay, don't worry about the exact length at the moment. Yeah, worry about this instead. Here, take this, duplicate it, move it over here, and then, actually, sorry, not that. Take this, duplicate it, right? And so, like, what I'm thinking is we want probably like 6 and outer. Yeah. And then duplicate this, make it like 5. Yeah, and so we're just gonna put like this like in the wall in a bunch of places, but I want it to be a regular pattern. Oh boy. 1, 2, 3. So the whole thing is 82. How many does this take up? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6? Yeah, like this, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes, 6 tiles long, and the whole thing is 82. Okay, how do we do the math on this? Okay, so like let's say I wanted, like how many? Just eyeball it. How many of these do we probably want? At least 4. Let's say 4, and let's just see how the number works out. Okay, so we said 6 long. So and the whole thing is 84. I said 82. 82. Okay, and then 6 times 4 would be 24. So you got 82. This 82 minus 24 is 58, which would have to be divided by the remaining 5 segments, which is obviously not going to come out to an integer. Okay, so try a different number. What if there was 5? Then that would be 82 minus 30 is 52, which then have to be divided by 6, which doesn't work either. What if there were 6 of them? So then that means 82 minus 36 is 46 divided by 7. That's not going to be an integer, no. Okay, what if there were 7 of them? I think that's probably about as far as we want to go. 7, I think. Well, maybe we could try 8 too. 6 times 7 is 42. That means we have 40 left. That's not divisible by 7. 6 times 8 is 48. Then we have 82 minus 48 is 34, which is not divisible by 9. Hang on. I messed up one. 82. So if we have 7 of them, 6 times 7 is 42. And that leaves us with 40, which can be divided by 8. Okay, so 7 is the magic number, and we need 5 blocks in between. Okay, that all makes sense to everybody, right? Yeah, I think so. It's perfect sense. There's 5 blocks in between. That's 4. 5, right, like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, and then you duplicate this, and you go another 5, like that, right? And then we duplicate that, and we go another 5. No, I keep going 4 instead of 5. Yeah, there we go. And then we duplicate that. And then we go another 5. And we duplicate that. And another 5. We duplicate that. And we duplicate that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, whoops. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, it works out perfectly, right? And so that's what the wall ends up looking like. Well, I mean, I need to fix the outer wall, but yeah. And so how then does that end up working along here? Okay, so first let's take this, rotate it like this. Yeah. So you want it to be exactly opposite this, right? Oh boy. That is this. Oh yeah, I guess it makes sense. Oh, no, does it? Because this should be pointing right at like this. What? These are, oh, because they're offset by a block, so they won't line up perfectly. They'll always be half off. Okay, so in that case, we're going to consider them separately. This is 56 long. So we have to do the same math problem, but for 56. So if you do the same thing of 5 blocks each, then you're looking for 5 times x plus x plus 1 times 6 equals 56. So real quick here, if we picked 4, so 4 times 6 plus 5 times 5 is 49. Okay. 5 times 6 is 30, plus 6 times 6 is 36. Ah. So we have 6 of them, and so it does work out. Okay. Wait, that gets us to 66, not 56. Well, too bad. There might be a way this works out. Yeah, that's 4. Yeah, do that. I think this works out. If we do 5 from then on, like that. Yeah, like that. Like that. No. Something's not right here. Something is very not right here. Okay, these shouldn't have an outer corner end to the wall. That's what's wrong. Okay, but otherwise they're fine. And no, my math was wrong. Dang it. Okay, but this isn't that far wrong, because we just do that. So we move all of these 2 over. Did I count all this correctly? I think so. Okay. Yes, that's 6. That one ends up becoming 6, like this. And outer. And then this needs to become default. So we can go grab these ones and set okay, and then we need to grab these ones this, and this goes one shorter. Plus 27. 33. There you go. Okay, that's that side, and then we do the same on this side, right? So this becomes 5. There. And then we need to replicate the same pattern on these edges. I mean, then we need to replicate the whole thing down here. And we need to make the pillars more regular in here. Okay, but